up, guys? Welcome to Crescendo TV, and we're hanging out with Never Shout Never.
Do you think that you could last one whole day?
So you guys just released a track-by-track guide to your song meanings from Indigo.
Yeah.
Do you think your fans know you better now that you guys have released that?
Yeah, I think so, but at the same time, it was pretty, like, you know, it wasn't too, like, personal, you know, like, the descriptions were pretty short and sweet, but, I definitely think the music speaks more than a track-by-track, you know, like, just kind of where we're at right now artistically, and, you know, our artistry has a lot to do with who we are personally.
Yeah. A few of your songs off of Indigo are directly related to girls that you've had, like, relationships with and, like, your emotions with love. Do you think that that strongly affects your writing?
I like writing love songs because love songs are very relatable, you know? And it's not so much that that's really what I want to write about, you know? It's just that that's kind of what people sometimes, they listen to music to ease pain from, you know, relationship struggles or troubles. So I just try to write, you know, like, it doesn't affect me a lot. I mean, it's definitely something to give me inspiration, but I just don't want to write just, like, constantly, like, write, like, trippy songs, you know, just, like, about, like, you know, crazy shit. So love songs are a good way to kind of even out the playing field and help me write songs that are more relatable for people, you know, going to our music for something. Because a lot of people go to our music whenever they're having, like, relationship problems, or if they're in love with somebody, they, you know, listen to our love songs. So lately I've been wanting to write, like, a lot of just, like, really nice love songs. Just, like, not breakup songs, just, like, you know, I'm feeling in love kind of stuff.
You guys released some acoustic versions of your songs off of Indigo.
Yeah.
Do you think that because you guys stylistically kind of went off the path a little bit, like tried some new things with this album, do you think that the acoustic songs are more of what you guys used to do?
You know, I guess in a sense, we just wanted to give kind of two sides of the story, you know what I mean? Because we're like, we don't really get caught up in the past, you know. We're proud of what we've done in the past, but we don't really try to fit any mold that people have created for us. So we don't really think of it like that. We just think of it like something that's a little more chill to listen to. Like if you're wanting to just kind of, like, you know, space out and put on your headphones and just kind of, like, go to sleep kind of music. It's nice to just get the drums out and just focus about, like, the kind of the pads and, like, the acoustics and stuff going behind it. It's more something, it's a little dreamier of a sound.
Out of all the bands that you guys have toured with, is there anyone in particular that's, like, impacted your guys' music writing?
I mean, I thought the Maine rubbed off on us pretty good, you know, like, kind of their style that they do, you know, like, we're kind of going for the same thing, kind of like an old school kind of rock and roll sort of feel. So it was nice to be on tour with a band that was kind of going for the same thing, that encouraged both of us, I think, to kind of keep going in that direction. And also,
I mean, I think you can take a lot from a lot of the bands that we've toured with, you know. I don't think we've never
tried to take anyone's sound.
Yeah.
Or, you know what I mean? Like, we definitely stick to our own original ideas, so.
But there are certain things that you can, you know, kind of, I don't want to say use, but that can inspire, you know, different ideas, you know, and things like that. So everyone we've ever toured with.
If you guys had to escape from jail, how would you do it?
Well, I've already tried several times, but never successful. But if I had to go back and do it again, I'd probably...
I'd do it the exact same way that Andy Dufresne did it.
Yeah.
Slow and
steady wins the race. That's all. You know, that's the way to do it. If you got to spend some hard time, like, you just start chiseling away with your little chess piece chiseling set. You know.
It's the single best Jailbreak ever.
That was a beautiful escape. It's gonna be the next album we release. A beautiful escape.
The story of Andy Dufresne.
If you guys could go back to the 80s, what hair metal band would each of you be in?
Tesla.
Rat.
Foreigner.
Rat was really, like, kind of a little, like, rough around the edges and kind of a little gross, and I feel like from time to time I fall into that same sort of category.
Well, I relate well with the song Double Vision because, you know, I was living in double vision perception for a good time in my life.
To close off, do you guys have anything you want to say to your fans?
Yeah, we love you guys so much, and you guys are the reason we do this still, you know. Like, we love playing music, but, you know, we're working our tails off to come see you guys and try to send you good vibes, because I feel like that's at least my mission in this life, is to send good vibes, and I know these guys feel the same way. So music's a good tool to do that, so thank you for making it possible. We love you.
Thank you.
Well, that's it for us today, guys. Thanks for hanging out with Crescendo TV, and Never Shout Never.
Woo!
Long live.
my sleeve. Spend the night